Subscribe to Chug and Chow wherever you get your podcasts or visit chugandchow.com.
Welcome to Chug and Chow. Good to have you here, as always. I'm Todd Newton, your host and author of the book, Chug and Chow, the Tattooed Traveler's 50 Favorite Dive Bars and Food Joints Across America. This is the podcast that lifts the curtain on America's hidden culinary treasures. Whether you're a seasoned foodie, maybe a road tripper on the hunt, or just someone who loves a good underdog story, you have found your tribe, friend. Here, we don't focus on white tablecloths and celebrity chefs, 5-star ratings. Instead, each episode is your ticket to those blink-and-you'll-miss-it taverns, time-worn diners, and hole-in-the-wall eateries that serve up soul by the plateful and pour drinks with a little wink and a story. If you've ever wondered about the history behind your favorite blue-collar breakfast joint or wanted to know which dive bar locals can't stop raving about, Chug and Chow is for you. Across the highways and back roads of this great country of ours, we're on a quest to celebrate what's authentic, humble, and delicious. The flavors and quirks that make each spot special. And on this episode, I take you to Grand Rapids, Michigan, for a taste of history that is as sweet as it is comforting. Now, before we dig into the pastries of Van's Pastry Shoppe, the oldest pastry shop in Grand Rapids, let me set the scene. Grand Rapids, Michigan, affectionately known as Furniture City, boasts a rich industrial past. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, it was the beating heart of American furniture manufacturing, so influential that pieces from Grand Rapids found their way into the White House. The city also has a long legacy of craft and innovation, giving rise to the modern craft beer boom that now gives Grand Rapids its more playful nickname, Beer City, USA. But this is a city with more than industry and ales in its veins. Grand Rapids claims one of the largest art competitions in the world, Art Prize, transforming its downtown into an urban gallery every fall. Its vibrant neighborhoods have become home to generations of immigrants, Dutch, Polish, and others, each bringing with them their own flavors, traditions, and, you better believe, delicious recipes. And it's in this tapestry of rich histories and cultures that you'll find our destination for this episode, Van's Pastry Shoppe. Now, this isn't just a bakery. It's a living slice of Grand Rapids lore. Van's opened its doors in 1924, founded by Herman van der Veen, a Dutch immigrant who brought old world baking to his new American home. Located on Fulton Street, Van's quickly became a beloved stop for fresh pastries, bread, and the kind of coffee that helps you face a Michigan winter. Back in those early days, Grand Rapids was still growing outward from the river, and Van's served everyone from factory workers grabbing a quick bite before their shift to families stocking up on sweet rolls for Sunday breakfast. Over the decades, waves of change swept through the neighborhood, but Van's remained. Its bakers showing up before dawn, its windows fogged, the shelves filled with those sweet Dutch pretzel cookies, cream horns, and donuts. Surviving wars, recessions, and shifting culinary trends, Van's demonstrated the staying power of tradition. The shop passed through several generations of the van der Veen family, each adding new recipes and upholding the old ones. You step inside there today and you'll find that wood-paneled warmth and irresistible smell haven't changed much. Locals say the key to Van's longevity is the perfect blend of nostalgia and quality, baking the same way they did a century ago with just a dash of modern creativity. Today, Van's is more than a bakery. It's a testament to the city's diversity, endurance, and love of the sweet things in life. It bridges the old Grand Rapids with the new, a gathering place where stories are shared over coffee and butter, and where every bite tells a piece of Michigan's story. You see, Van's isn't just a place where pastries are made. It's where connections are baked. Over the years, the shop has quietly built something deeper than a customer base. It's cultivated a community. The regulars don't just come in for a cup of coffee and a cruller. They come in to be known, to be welcomed like family, and that's not by accident. Many of Van's employees have been there so long, they can start pulling your order before you even get your coat off. They remember your kids' names. They ask you how your mom's surgery went. And they probably know a few good stories about your grandpa. There's a rhythm to the way they work at Van's. It's like a well-organized kitchen orchestra. Ingredients are passed, trays are stacked, pastries are boxed, all with a familiarity that you can't fake. And one of those linchpins, one of the friendly faces you're almost guaranteed to see when you walk through the door, is Dawn. Dawn has been at Van's for well over a decade, long enough that she doesn't even blink when someone asks for the, quote, usual, and long enough to remember when a regular first came in as a toddler clinging to their mom's winter coat. Dawn's voice is the one that rings out cheerful hellos in the morning and goodbyes at closing time. She's watched Grand Rapidians grow up, graduate, move away, and come back for a bite of their childhood. I wanted to speak with Dawn and peel back the curtain just a little further, hear what it's like to be a part of a place that's more than a job, certainly more than just a business. We'll talk about her favorite pastries, some of her favorite regulars, don't worry, she names no names, and what it really means to be part of the Van's family. So, grab a seat at one of those time-worn booths, have a cup of hot coffee, maybe a cinnamon twist or two, and let's say hello to Dawn, who joins us on Chug and Chow, someone who's helped carry the torch and the baking trays at Van's Pastry Shoppe for years. Dawn, seeing those familiar faces walking in every day all hungry and ready for their jolt of caffeine, that must make your job a lot of fun. Make a lot of friends that way.
Definitely. We have quite a few regulars, people that come every day or every few days or certain days a week. We have a lot of regular people. We have pictures of a lot of our regular people up on the wall from over the years.
And you're practically a member of the Van der Veen family there. You've been there so long. I know Dave, the current owner, I believe he's fourth generation, is in the kitchen at the moment. What can you tell us about the history of the pastry shop?
Yes. So great-grandpa originally came over from the Netherlands. He had a store there, and then he started across the street from where we are now. And I believe in 1942, he built this location, and then obviously we've been here ever since. And
current owner, great-grandson Dave, is right in the middle of it all. What did you say he was doing at the moment?
Oh, he's rolling cinnamon rolls, making cinnamon rolls. We do it all by hand, so.
And there is so much to choose from. The glass cases are filled with so many tasty options. What are some of the top menu items? What are you all known for there?
Of course, our banket, typical Dutch pastry, and the almond tart that is pretty much the same thing. Not a pastry, but we have our Dutch crisp cookies that are well known, really good, and a traditional Dutch donut would be the oliebollen, is a fat ball. It's a glazed raisin donut.
Yes. The fat ball with the raisins. That's what we had when we were there. I've only been there once, but at least I could say I've had a fat ball. Can you describe what that is for folks that have never heard of a fat ball?
Oh, it's just got raisins mixed in the dough. So that's about it.
and when I got in my Uber from the Grand Rapids airport, I had a cup of coffee with me, and the first thing the Uber driver said was, hey, I know something that'll go great with that coffee, a fat ball from Van's Pastry
We're
Shop.
well known.
If we're being truthful, Dawn, you can get donuts at any gas station. Every grocery store has what they call a bakery. There are donut shops with drive-thrus now. What has allowed Van's Pastry Shoppe to endure for over 100 years? And what makes it so special that people pull over, park, come inside, sit down, and spend time with all of you?
Really, the atmosphere. I'd say the atmosphere. I'm very much a family place. I mean, like I said, a lot of regular customers and a lot of people who come in and hang out and talk to each other. And a lot of family working together and people that have been here forever.
So from your perspective, from the other side of the counter, when you see us come walking in or you see some of your favorite regulars come walking in, it probably feels like home more than a job, right?
Definitely. I love the customers and my coworkers.
Well, listen, Dawn, it means a lot to everyone that comes inside that shop. People like myself who have only been there once, I know it does to people that come and see you 3, 4, 5 times a week. So please continue delivering that human touch. It means a lot to people, and I'll see you next time around, okay?
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, Dawn. vanspastry.com is their website, vanspastry.com. You can see some of their highlighted menu items, hours, etc. Now, let's just take a moment to appreciate what places like Van's Pastry Shoppe really represent. It's not a flashy storefront. It doesn't scream for attention, but morning after morning, year after year, it quietly becomes a part of people's lives. It's where grandparents take their grandkids for hot chocolate and a Long John, where neighbors catch up while standing in line, where hardworking bakers like Dawn put as much care into a butterhorn as they do into remembering your name. It's a place that doesn't need reinvention because it was built right the first time. So the next time you're in Grand Rapids, follow the scent of sugar and cinnamon, stop in for something sweet, maybe stay for a story or two, because Van's isn't just serving baked goods. They're serving tradition, one pastry at a time. I want to thank you for joining us on this episode of Chug and Chow. And I certainly hope you'll subscribe to the podcast. That means a lot to us. I don't want you to ever miss an episode. And if you know a fellow foodie, a lover of dive bars, breakfast joints, or just someone who appreciates a good story paired with great eats, be sure to share the podcast with them too. And you can grab your very own copy of my book, Chug and Chow, the book that started it all. It's available on Amazon or at chugandchow.com. Not only is it packed with even more stories like this one, but every copy sold, we proudly help provide 10 meals to families experiencing food insecurity. That's thanks to our ongoing partnerships with local food banks across the country. So when you order the book, you are not just exploring flavors, you're feeding families. Until we meet again a little further on down the road, I'm Todd Newton. Travel safely.
Chug and Chow is produced by the host with the most LLC. All rights reserved.